This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
You are looking live at historic Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma for the championship edition of the Comanche County Tournament between the Walters Blue Devils and the Chattanooga Warriors. Each team took a difficult route to get here, but ultimately fight for a crown today as Chattanooga downed Indiahoma and Fletcher en route to the championship game, while Walters went past Big Pasture and Geronimo. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is J.W. DeSilva. And Jason, what a day it is in this historic tournament to crown another champion.
Yeah, a few teams in uncharted territory, really, Rylan. Walters finally back in 2022 captured lightning in a bottle, crowning their first Coliseum Comanche County win. And Chattanooga only 2 times in 2002 and 2017. So both teams looking in uncharted territory here to crown the claim of Comanche County champions.
2 teams who like to space the floor, jack up threes, and play in the post. A little bit of everything in tonight's game. Lineups and tip on the flip on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Heart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum here in Lawton, Oklahoma, where we're going to crown a champion of the Comanche County Tournament at the Great Plains Coliseum between Chattanooga and Walters. The first of 2 championship bouts in today's field of play. This starting out with the women's side of the bracket. I'm Rylan Stiles. Alongside me is J.W. DeSilva, and we are moments away from the start of this contest We'll have the starting lineups for you coming up after this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum here in Lawton, Oklahoma for the starting lineups of tonight's championship game between Chattanooga and Walters. What will be a very fun contest, potentially a high-scoring one, as both teams like to shoot the three ball and cash them home. That's how they've gotten to this point. For the right to stake their claims to the Great Plains Comanche County Tournament. As the lights go down, the spotlight comes up. We'll meet the starters for each side. Rainey King, the senior guard, running the show for Walters. Number 11. As well as Devin Edmonds, the senior guard in the backcourt with her as well. And Kayla Meeson, another senior, a veteran-laden group, as well as Kinley Edgerman. 32. And Annie Dyken, all seniors in the first five for the Blue Devils. And we'll meet the Chattanooga starting five under the spotlight. Number 5 starting out the gate, Madeline Burns, a 5'7" senior who has lead guard duties. J.C. Casel, a junior, is joined by Timber Gibbons, a 5'2" senior who's been able to power this Chattanooga offense throughout, with Michaela Burns in the middle, a 5'10" senior, anchoring things for the Warriors.
One interesting thing that they did, all 5 sit on the bench. First time I've ever seen that. They don't come out as they're introduced. They stay all 5 and they come out after the last one's called, and then they all come out together. That's the first time I've ever seen that in high school basketball.
It's truly a team game for Chattanooga and Walters. Chattanooga wearing all white with blue lettering. Walters wearing all black with blue trimming and white lettering as we get set for basketball here at the Great Plains Coliseum.
Nice crowd filing in here for Championship Saturday at the historic Coliseum.
Many championships have been won, not just this tournament, the Lawton Public Schools tournament, as well as the Lawton Fort Sill Cavalry. Took home 4 rings in their time in the CBA. A great venue, new court, but still the ambiance of past greats like Tony Key. Meeson wins the tip. Here we are as Walters fires it into the front court, gets it down low at the glass, off the window, and it rattles home. A quick start offensively as the Blue Devils hold a 2-0 advantage. Showing pressure in the backcourt. It's up to the Warriors to try to break this one. A nice crossover frees her up right through the lane, kick to the corner. Nothing doing there. Still working the ball around the lane. And now Chattanooga will set up in their half-court offense. Coming off a pin-down screen, looking for a 3. Now they go inside at the nail. A nice back cut, almost set up a clean layup, but deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Chattanooga. So they'll get the ball on the side right in front of that Walters bench. Looking to strike on their first possession and at least knock this game back up. A slip screen opens up right in the lane. The low block turnaround step-through move off the window is good, and Chattanooga's tied it back up at 2. Out in front of the press, no one home in the backcourt. Rising up and laying it in for Walters at the breakneck speed. And now we ride the seesaw back and forth with each possession. Tensions mounting. Another slip screen, nothing doing that time. Givens fires it inside, low block, double team there. Kick out corner, loading up a 3. Can't hit. Loose ball gathered by the Chattanooga Warriors. Another chance here. Second chance, no good. But the third chance could be coming off of the jump ball. The possession arrow does favor Chattanooga, so they'll keep it right here.
We've seen the offensive boards play a big factor in our boys semifinals last night, and Chattanooga definitely winning that rebounding battle down low early here in this one. You'll see both teams want to press full court, Ryland, and make the other guards be able to handle 94 feet of pressure.
Inbound coming from the Warriors. They get it in clean. Back to the corner. Thought about a 3, thinks better of it. One inside. Low post turnaround. Givens knocks it in. Again, we're tied. No stops for either side so far. Once again, the strong outlet pass got by the press, but it goes out of bounds, and they'll have to reset. It'll be Annie Dyke to inbound the ball. Skip pass to the corner. Trap there. Goes to the elbow, then inside. The ball movement frees up an open layup, and again they cash it in. 3 trips, 3 scores for the Blue Devils. And the Warriors are trying to answer, but for the first time, a turnover and a stop. An unforced error could be the difference at the 6:01 mark here in the opening frame. Skip pass to the corner, gets there clean, and now for the first time, Walters really has to go into the half court. The back cut on the backdoor jumper rattles home. The Blue Devils stay perfect on nice ball movement and a nice cut on the strong side. Warriors get it across the timeline. Trailing 2 possessions. Dancing around the perimeter, trying to set something up. Elevator screen not there. Ball poked free. Ball taken away, but blocked out of bounds by the Warriors as the impressive defense from Edmonds pays off, getting the steal and the foul put on the Warriors. The Blue Devils look to extend their lead.
Citation is going to be on number 15, Macy Fisher, the 5'6 junior. Her first citation and the first for the Lady Warriors here in this contest.
Trapped at the timeline. They skip it to the corner for 3. Loaded up. Can't knock it down. Rebound goes out to Chattanooga. No harm, no foul on the first turnover. As she's trapped right as she crosses half court. Harassed, trying to get a steal. No call. Just a clean deflection out of bounds. Much to the chagrin of the Warrior faithful. Inbound coming from Givens. Gives it up to Burns. Burns barking out the orders. Gets the Iverson cut backdoor for Givens. The finger roll up and go. The full court pressure this time gets to the Blue Devils, who throw it away. They've been so clean breaking the press to this point. First time they've had some trouble with it. Burns again will orchestrate the offense. Fires it to the slot, back up top to the key. Looking for the Givens in the post. Had her defender sealed off. They reject the screen, does Burns right to the rack, and Burns is fouled.
And Dyke going to get the foul, number 32, the senior. And it will send Madeline Burns to the stripe with a chance to tie this one.
First half brought to you by Cotton Electric. Cotton Electric, we are proud to power things you love. With us, you're more than just a customer. You're a member. Learn more at cottonelectric.com. First one good from Burns. trying to go 2 for 2, knock this game back up at 8. Burns does it, rattling in off the rim. And now the Blue Devils, off their first miscue, facing the press, faces lighter pressure this time. Going to be trapped right after they cross the timeline.
That's good.
And the skip pass broken up by Givens. It tumbles out of bounds, and it will stay Walters basketball. Entry pass made to the elbow, looking for the three-point shot, and again the harassment comes, but this time to a foul, the second one put on Chattanooga. Walters inbounds right to the timeline, a dangerous place to be. The long skip pass, airmailed. It'll be Chattanooga basketball at the 4:21 mark.
Neither team really been able to settle in and gain momentum. Two heavyweight fighters going through the motions, trying to figure out where to land their lethal blow here early.
Chattanooga strolls up the court. Man defense from Walters. This one's deflected, almost taken away. Ball on the deck. Loose change picked up by the Warriors, so they avoid another turnover. Skipping over to Burns. Burns fires. It's Burns inside the post as well. Comes up to get the ball screen, goes inside the post. Deflected, turnaround layup, blocked. A rejection for Walters gets them to stop, and now they'll have to face the pressure. The outlet pass, no one's home, but the pass is too long, stepping on the baseline for the turnover. And either way, it was going to be a turnover. Walters gladly stepping on the baseline there to negate a Chattanooga fast break chance. Burns tries to inbound and does, but it's a dangerous spot to be in, trapped at the baseline, trying to break the pressure, and it's going to be a blocking foul on Walters.
Number 10, Rainey King, the offending party, her first. Both teams with 2 here with 3:41 remaining in this first quarter of play.
And 5 fouls putting you in the bonus. Those are ones you don't want to give up 94 feet away from the basket. The game slows down for Chattanooga. Yet to cross the timeline, now does. Offense sets up. Burns waiting to give a screen to Burns. Now to Givens. Given ball fake, rejects the screen after contact, kicks it back to Burns in the high post, who fires it outside. Givens nowhere to go and almost throws it away, but Burns able to collect it. Burns now facing heavy pressure, being harassed with the timeline, trying to get into any sort of offense right now. They're trying to find the crease in the zone. The drive to the lane, off the window, can't rattle home, and a late whistle blows. They gave a technical foul, I believe, to Chattanooga's bench boss, Billy Carr.
He's complaining about the coach's box. Didn't issue the tee, but the discussion between Carr and the officials definitely over where his coaching box was.
That's the first delay of game on Chattanooga. Their second will result in that technical foul. Into the corner it goes. That's pressured there. Ball reverses all the way to the weak side. Wide open three. Launched. Hits. The Walter faithful erupts as the tie is broken yet again in favor of the Blue Devils, 11-8. Burns crosses the timeline, trying to find a groove offensively. They've not gotten consistently clean looks in the half court just yet. Givens a screen from Burns. Burns posted up inside, really likes the matchup. They can't find him. Now top of the key, Burns has it. They can't gain any sort of traction inside the arc, and also can't find the clean look outside of it. Inside to Burns. Burns, one dribble, tried to go up with it and was fouled on the way there.
Chatty keeps trying to find those slip screens from their interior players, but Walters guards are just blitzing them off the screen and not allowing them to get a clean look to give the ball down inside.
Changes coming for each side at the 2:11 mark. Should be the third foul against Walters with 2:11 to go before it resets. Inbound pass made out to Burns. Madeline Burns orchestrating the offense. Michaela Burns in the post, comes up for the ball screen, slips it down to the rack. They can't find her there. And again, Chattanooga's offense has not produced of late. after being a high-powered one to get to this point. Ball works around the perimeter, now driving in the lane. Loses it on the way there, stolen again by Walters. Walters has created turnovers, and they've been able to break this pressure. Their last trip down got a 3. This time down gets a turnover. On the deck, they pick up the loose change, and they're going to call another inadvertent whistle on the way to the floor. Minute and a half to go in the opening frame. Michaela Burns sets up in the post for Madeline Burns. Givens works the ball around the perimeter. Goes to Burns, who has jumped on and fouled. Next foul for Walters will put the Warriors in the bonus. Madeline Burns will trigger this one in from the side. Ball skips back over to Wyatt. Over to Givens. Back to Burns. Burns in the high post. Keeps the pivot foot down, no travel, and throws it away, though, looking for Madeline Burns.
Really seen rather be the half court or the full court. This Walters defense bring heavy pressure, which has only allowed them to give up 8 points here through these opening 7 minutes of basketball.
64 ticks before the second quarter. Walters throws this one away, scrambling for it and dribbling out of bounds. They're going to get bailed out with a foul. So the whistle saves the turnover and the possession with 59.5 to go here in this first quarter. Inbound pass made. Walters trying to set up their offense with King. King dancing across the timeline. Jump pass over, made in the slot. Three-pointer comes and the whistle blows. And that will be a trip to the free throw line for 3. As Chattanooga commits the cardinal sin of fouling a three-point shooter. First one off the mark. Second attempt, nothing but nylon. She'll have one more as the Warriors go to the bench, taking off Michaela Burns in favor of J.C. Castle. 2 for 3 at the charity stripe for Walters. And with 48 seconds to go, the clock hasn't begun, and now it does across the timeline. Chattanooga, with their laboring offense, could hold this for the last shot and ensure that the lead grows no further. The jump stop jumper in the lane, no good. Missed everything but the side of the backboard. Walters trying to push the pace, wanting to get their numbers in transition. They throw it away. And now it's Chattanooga who's out on the run. Madeline Burns' finger roll is good. And again, Walters able to have a strong outlet pass in a 2-on-1. Artificial transition, stop there. The kickback trailer for the free throw line jumper, no good. Warriors now come the other way with 9 seconds left. Plenty of time for Madeline Burns, who pivots around looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finds the destination here in the corner. Top of the key, got to throw it up. She does at the buzzer. Yes, it fakes in. Chattanooga nails it at the buzzer with the friendly bounce off the glass. We're all tied up at the end of 1 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibility.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum. After one quarter, no progress made, still not up at 13, as it was a Chattanooga flurry of buckets at the end of the first to knock this game up at 13. But Walters has to be impressed with how their defense fared and how they generated looks against the Chattanooga press by getting out in front of it. Ball skips around the perimeter. Now goes other side. Ball continues to rotate to the skip pass outside corner. Walters hunting for that three, and crisper passes could get them one as another skip pass is fired on the weak side for three. Can't rattle in. The long rebound pulled down by Chattanooga, and they're off and running. Madeline Burns racing down the floor, doesn't have the numbers, going to pull it out and reset. Burns gets it over to Givens. Givens, who's been cooled off as a scorer after two incredible performances, hasn't gotten going yet. Madeline Burns shot fakes from the NBA line. Givens does the same. Dribble handoff, nothing doing. Great switching by Walters defensively, staying in a man-to-man concept. Madeline Burns searching for somewhere to go, skips the ball across the floor to Maben. Maben, crossover move at the elbow, kick out Burns. Burns goes around the world, gets a couple screens, nothing frees her up, and the clean steal from the Blue Devils. The outlet pass, gets it, tracking it down like a center fielder on the low block, jump stop, layup is good. And so the patience from Edmonds rewarded, letting the defender fly by, opening up a clean look at the glass. Warriors get inside and kick out. These two teams have matched each other to this point, and Madeline Burns trying to find Givens for a clean offensive possession to continue going blow for blow with the Blue Devils. Madeline Burns eyes a three. Can't hit, front iron. Ball still loose on the deck, picked up by the Blue Devils. It's a one-on-one in transition. Kick out, Edmonds, cross court, layup, hacked by Burns, and so that would be free throws for the Blue Devils to try to push this lead out. First half brought to you by Cotton Electric. Cotton Electric, we are proud to power things you love. With us, you're more than a customer, you're a member. Learn more at cottonelectric.com. First one good.
Seen just a really stagnant and slow half-court offense so far for the Chattanooga Lady Warriors, and only resulted in 13 points. However, good news for them is their defense is living up to its name, keeping them in this one here early.
Trying to go perfect at the line, can't do it. Rebound pulled down by Burns. Burns marches down the floor. Been the lead ball handler all night for the Warriors. Off-ball screen set for Maben, who swings the ball around, looking for a crease. Burns gets it back, fires to Givens. Givens has an isolation on the weak side of the court. Now brings it out, driving to the rack, losing it on the way there. Givens goes to Burns. Michaela Burns goes to Madeline Burns, who thought about a three. They're going to hunt for a better look. Givens, off the jab step, trying to loop around to the rack, goes back over to Michaela Burns. Madeline going to drive into the trees, throws up a shot blocked. Taken down by the Blue Devils, who hit it ahead on the outlet pass, too far for anyone. But it's tracked down on the baseline, dribble on it there, and the whistle blows eventually for a timeout with Walters, saved by the bell. Back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network at the Great Plains Coliseum for the Comanche County Tournament, the championship match between the Walters Blue Devils and Chattanooga Warriors. Walters ahead by 3 at the 5:15 mark of the second quarter.
Every time we go to a break, give me a full screen and we can zoom in. And don't be so choppy. Just kind of
on the baseline, the Blue Devils fire it in.
Don't stutter yourself
in the lane. Travel or foul going to be called. They do whistle for the travel.
Fine, just keep
Chattanooga will bring the ball up.
That's good.
Burns crosses the timeline, and here comes the motion offense. Started out here with Malvin. Fisher picks up the dribble too high, goes to Michaela Burns, top of the key. Burns, one dribble kick out to Givens. Givens fires top of the key. Madeline Burns looking for Michaela Burns. Sealed off there. The 3 opens up. The 3 ball misses everything. Rebound pulled in by the Blue Devils. They've cleaned the glass very well off these missed jumpers. Driving the lane, kicking outside. And now the Blue Devils will take their crack at beating the zone defense from Chattanooga. Almost threw it away themselves. Able to corral it. Getting it inside to the elbow. Back up for a corner 3. Wide open look. Can't cash home. The second chance opportunity, though, hacked in the act. And it will be 2 free ones for the Blue Devils.
Bench boss Billy Kerr not very happy with his defensive effort right there. Turned around in disgust and grabbed the Warrior to run into the game with the offensive rebound, giving Walters a chance at the stripe for 2.
Rainey King misses the first opportunity.
That'll be J.C. Castle, the 5'10 junior, checking back into the game for the Chattanooga Ball Club.
And Devin Edmonds has been critical for Walters to grow this lead as they go for 2 at the line. Hauling in rebounds, throwing Wes Unsole-like outlet passes to get a 3-point cushion against Chattanooga, whose offense has gone to a crawl out of the horn set. Givens can't find anything. Michaela Burns in the high post, playing high-low, dump off baseline. Givens gets it back off the save. Michaela Burns gets it from going across the timeline and avoiding a backcourt violation, but throws it away anyway. Ball loose on the deck. Michaela Burns gets it, avoids the loose ball foul, and they'll have another chance. They'll go back to their horns look and get out of it in a hurry. Givens trying to find something going in the high post, but a foul away from the ball. Charge to Kaylin Eagerman.
Getting in a little bit of tussle for positioning. Down on the low block will bring the foul. Credit to Chattanooga. As much as the offense has struggled, still just a 3-point ball game here in the second quarter.
Inbound pass made down low, and it's wiped away by a travel. And Walters has done a good job making up for their lack of height with the ability to swiftly double team in the post and then fly back out to shooters on the outside. It's really limited what has been a high-powered attack, and each defense playing well as both teams typically light up the scoreboard, but neither side cracking 20 just yet. Jump ball blows the whistle for a possession arrow favoring Chattanooga, so that gets the Warriors a stop. And on the inbound, it'll flip back over to Walters' side. .3:19 to go. Screen from Burns. They find her on the roll. One dribble up at the glass, no good, but free throws coming for Michaela Burns, the 5'10 senior. Has been able to roll to the basket at will, but it's been tough on the guards to find her due to the harassment of the perimeter defense from Walters. Found her there for a pair of free throws. 3:11 before intermission, trying to get this to a 1-point contest. Burns front irons the first.
Rainey King and Kayla Meeson, 2 starters, checking back into the game here for the Lady Devils.
Trying to split the difference at the line. Burns does. 1 for 2. And it makes this a 2-point game. Walters breaks the pressure with a skip pass. Trying to find a crease in the defense, and a travel after being begged for is granted. So after a jump ball and a travel, there's been 2 stops for Chattanooga as they try to either take the lead or get a tie at least. Going inside again, Michaela Burns turnarounds into traffic, goes to the corner, and there's going to be 3 in the key for the Warrior offense as the 3 ball in the corner was not fired up quick enough.
Maybe a little quick to, a little bit of a shuffle of the feet there as well. Really could have taken his choice of the 3 in the key or the travel.
Warriors giving light pressure to the Blue Devils. Blue Devils play catch in the backcourt and then find it in the front court. The skip pass to the low block, kick out. Another skip pass is airmailed, taken away by Burns. Michaela Burns fires it ahead to Madeline Burns. In the lane, bowls over a defender, wiped away what should be a blocking foul on the floor. And it is.
Will be exactly that on Avery Dyke.
2 fouls for each side, 2:30 to go in the half, now 3 on Walters. 2 away from the bonus is Chattanooga. In the corner, Gibbons thought about it. Madeline Burns trying to orchestrate an open look. Finds it back to Gibbons. Gibbons calls for a double ball screen. Nowhere to go. Madeline Burns all alone, top of the key. Drives the lane, throws up a prayer at the glass, no good. Second chance effort is no good either, but a trip to the free throw line coming for Casey Castle.
Really impressive there from J.C. Castle. Came crashing in from the 3-point line to be able to get her hands on that rebound and earn herself a trip to the charity stripe.
First one up and no good. Left it short. Best they can do is make it a 1-point game. Splits the difference, and we're within a point here after a quarter and a half. This one almost thrown away. Burns tried to jump the passing lanes, and now the numbers lead to a Walters 3 that can't fall. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Chattanooga's ball. Warriors inbound. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Been a close contest all game long. Each side going on a little run. Turnaround jumper off the window, no good. Gets her own miss, does Burns. Turnaround again off the bottom of the backboard, taken away on the rebound by the Blue Devils. The outlet pass goes to no one. Out of bounds instead for a turnover.
And if you remember, it was a unanswered 5-0 run to tie it at 10-10 for Chattanooga. After a 6-0 run from Walters, the Warriors have answered back with a 5-0 run to cut this deficit down.
Michaela Burns fires it over to Gibbons. Gibbons with a dribble handoff to Burns. Burns inside to Madeline Burns. Madeline Burns goes around the world like Tony Parker off the window and good. Chattanooga has their first lead. Skipping into the corner. Going to drive baseline off the hard closeout. Off the glass is good, and right there, Walters takes it right back. 60 seconds to go before intermission. Walters gets it over to Gibbons. Gibbons with a pass fake or two. Dribbling around, looking for somewhere to go with the ball. Finds Burns, who swings it over to Fisher. Dribble handoff, called in. Michaela Burns trying to get right to the rack, but Stark defense holds that away. The 3-ball, no good. Rebound chased down, the long miss by the Warriors. The Warriors go around for a layup, but it's no good, but a foul comes in on Edmonds.
Once again, we mentioned those offensive boards, and right there, Another great job by number 23, Timber Givens. Only 5'2", but she got down there and was able to get the offensive board away to earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
First one good, and so the lid comes off the basket for Timber Givens, 5'2" senior, who's powered the Warriors' run to this point. Ties it up at 18 for the lead.
Ella Mabane, the 5'10" sophomore, gets her first minutes for Chattanooga here in this one.
Chattanooga up 1. Walters comes across, dumping it inside at the nail. One dribble wiped off. By a foul on the Warriors. Just the third team foul on Chattanooga with 13.8 before intermission. Not real concerned about the bonus. Entry pass off the inbound made. Handoff given to the guard, driving down the floor, and we have another foul. It'll be the 4th on the Warriors. So the next whistle for either side puts that team at the free throw line. With a 1-point advantage being held by Chattanooga at the 10.6 mark here in the second quarter. The inbound pass, can't get it in. They have to just throw it up. It's bobbled around, taken away by Givens. Givens then tries to wrestle it, and a jump ball is called, which will favor the Blue Devils.
Good effort there to hang on to that one. That was almost going to be a fast break heading the other way to grow the Chattanooga lead here with 8.4 left to play in the first half.
Walters can make this the last possession and should. Dancing around the defender, tossing it into the corner. Tapped away, ball on the deck, and that will be the end of the first half as Chattanooga clings to a 1-point advantage. And we'll see how we settle this one after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's been a fun first half here, the championship battle between the Chattanooga and Walters women's teams. It's a 1-point game, 19-18. What has been two great offenses all week have now turned into two defensive clubs, as neither side has really been able to show off their scoring prowess.
Well, one thing that I noticed doing the games on Thursday is both of these teams are so used to going up and down the floor and getting threes. The defense, you just got to credit the defense on both sides. They have stymied that on both ends. So no one has the advantage of those fast break, set up the threes. They kind of widen you out. And I think because they're so identical in offenses, they know each other on practice methodology each and every day because they see it. So when they see it, they recognize it, and they really attack. And so, oh wonder it's just a 1-point game when I think, they were in the 30s at half on both of their games on the semifinals. So, that's the way these are. I mean, it's like, they say offense wins games, defense wins championships. This is really kind of what it's setting up for is what defense is going to give an opportunity of who's going to get that. And, surprisingly, as Walters had that lead, and then just at the very end, Chattanooga just gets that narrow 1-point advantage.
Styles makes fights, and we have a great one on hand here at the Lawton Coliseum. Back after this for the second half on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Here at Carpet One, we have a great selection of carpet, hardwood, vinyl, tile, laminate, and area rugs. With all this, you're sure to find exactly what you want for your home. Come browse our exclusive selection or give Carpet One at Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
back at the Great Plains Coliseum here in Lawton, Oklahoma, getting set for second half action between Chattanooga and Walters. A 1-point game with 2 minutes before the third quarter begins as Chattanooga controls the lead for now. And these two teams have to be impressed with how they've handled this game defensively. Offensively, they've left a little bit to be desired, and you wonder if Chattanooga will come out of that full court press at all, although it's not their identity to do that. It's just the fact of Walters being able to break that press with the long passes down the court, because when Chattanooga's been able to get Walters into their half-court offense, they've stalled as well. So it'll be interesting to see the adjustments made after the first half.
Yeah, it's been really exciting so far. The 1 and the 2 seed in this tournament when they seeded this thing when it all started, and as we'd mentioned, both offenses had just motored through the first 2 nights of action here on the Coliseum hardwood, and now both offenses have stalled, so this is really going to prepare both of these teams for the push to the big house. You're going to get to see who has it, who can dig a win out late when they need one.
It'll be fun to see who comes out victorious. Almost a brand new ball game, even though we played half of a game to go, and we have the men's final tonight. We'll have all that for you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network after this one concludes, and the final tonight should be a good one, just as this one is. Each team trying to take home the hardware and write their name in that history book for the historic tournament here every year.
Yeah, both men's teams really, Sterling really the blue bloods of this tournament. Out of teams that actively still come through every year, Sterling is the leader in men's championships. Rather, that'd be Chattanooga, who Sterling knocked off last night. Sterling, back-to-back champions, really emerging on the scene as of late. And they'll be taking on Big Pasture, who only has 2 titles to their credit, both coming with a back-to-back run in 2019 and 2020.
8 more minutes on the clock. Chattanooga starts with second half action. Gibbons working the ball around the perimeter. Dribble handoff with Michaela Burns. Madeline Burns, check that at the top of the key. Fires over to the wing. And a travel called. She tried to attack off the catch.
Make sure that the cord is plugged in. She was thinking about it. She looked at me like... There it is. I got you.
Walters can regain the lead. They controlled the lead for most of the game, but let go of the rope at the end of the first half. And this one air-mailed. Turnover. Chattanooga will now take another crack at it offensively, and it goes out of the hands of Burns and to Fisher. Fisher dribble handoff with Gibbons, then to Burns. Madeline Burns goes inside to Michaela Burns in the high post. Horn set, looking for anything. Pop-out pass made to Gibbons. Timber Gibbons. Only 2 points at the charity stripe. Burns fires it inside. Fisher off the window, no good. Chases down the own miss, taps out to Burns. Burns fires it out to Madeline Burns for 3. Can't knock that one down either, but a third opportunity comes as Mackenzie Burns gets it out to Madeline Burns. Euro stepping in the lane, throws it up, no call, and the rebound. So Walters forces an 0 for 3 attempt on one possession, and a travel will end their offensive play.
Neither offense has really been able to settle into this one so far, and much of the same here to start this second frame of play.
Madeline Burns works the ball around the perimeter to Timbers. Gibbons will fire it around the world. Madeline Burns kicks it out to Timber Gibbons. Gibbons gets a ball screen from Burns, throws it to her beforehand. Madeline Burns thought about a step back and keep working to Fisher. Fisher getting drop coverage played and throws into traffic. as they're really daring Michaela Burns to shoot, the 5'10 post player, facing a heavy drop anytime she's on the perimeter, which clogs the lane for the Warriors offense. Turn around on the low post. Madeline Burns fires to Givens. Timber Givens on the ball. Didn't see that a ton in the first half. Hand off with Madeline Burns. Fisher surveys the floor, finds Givens. And again, Michaela Burns will fire over to Madeline Burns. Givens, skip pass made, three-pointer lined up, knocked down. Largest lead of the night for the Warriors, a 4-point advantage. And the outlet pass goes into harm's way, finding the baseline instead of a Blue Devil. It'll be another turnover.
And as you're mentioning, Ryan, they're really daring number 33, Michaela Burns, to shoot the basketball. Her defender is almost standing in the paint when she has the ball out on the perimeter. Interesting to see how that plays out in this one.
Givens gets it, fires over to Burns. Burns pivots around and finds Madeline Burns. Inside, Michaela Burns misses it, gets her own miss, steps through the traffic, dumps off to Timber Givens for an easy layup.
Easy to see why Burns is getting that respect inside.
Intercepted. The Blue Devils have yet to get a shot off in the second half. It's been all turnovers to this point. Madeline Burns trying to continue to grow their largest lead. Out to Givens for three. Wide open. Can't hit. Rebound pulled down by Walters. Blue Devils have to steady themselves here in the second half. Into the corner. This one deflected out of bounds. Timeout by Walters, a 30-second. We'll take it with him on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Walters out of the timeout will look to really get anything going offensively. It's been all turnovers in the second half after a really strong first half showing to keep it within one. Now Chattanooga has their biggest lead, 24-18, with 4:29 to go in the third. Walters inbounds, sets up the half-court offense. A zone trap here from the Warriors. They dump it inside and back out again. They play catch around the perimeter, trying to find the zone that lacking. This one tipped away and stolen away. Madeline Burns with the steal, and she'll be able to set up the Warrior offense. Blue Devils still looking for their first shot in the second half. Nice cut by Givens, who can't hit the layup. Absorbed contact on the way to the rack, but the Blue Devils will play catch in the backcourt, crossing the timeline just in time. Into the corner it goes. The ball works inside. Edmonds kicks it back out. Thought about a three, thinks better of it, kicking around the world, and now finds its home. The skip pass nearly taken away. Walters backing down, kick out, gets the defender in the air, drives right to the rim, throws up a prayer, no call. They're going to call it a block for the Warriors, which negates the contact. Madeline Burns, coast to coast, fires to the corner, and a charge on Burns will get Walters their first stop here to stop the bleeding.
Give credit to bench boss for the Walters Blue Devils, Chris Gates. Pretty impressive vertical, wearing dress pants and Jordans over there on the no call on the foul for the Warriors offense.
Blue Devils into the corner. Fires at baseline. Kick back out wide open three. Loaded up. Can't knock it down. Rebound pulled down by the Warriors. And they have yet another stop. It's Madeline Burns. Burns hit with the charge call last trip down. Goes to Givens. Givens, jump stop layup at the low block off the side of the backboard. Rebound pulled in by Walters. The outlet pass made, and all alone at the rim. The finger rolls off the window and good. As Rainey King knocks it in.
First bucket for Walters here in this frame.
Just a 4-point game still. As Givens dances around the perimeter and fires over to Madeline Burns. Looking inside for Mackenzie Burns, can't find her there. Givens finally does find Burns. Burns left to her own devices on the outside. Gets it inside. Burns one-on-one in the post. The matchup that the Warriors want and the matchup the Warriors win. As Michaela Burns gets a second opportunity in the post. Turnaround jumper in the mid-range, no good. Madeline Burns gets the rebound. Skips the ball over to Fisher into the corner. Open three, not going to be taken by Burns. Over to Madeline Burns. Givens directs traffic. Going to operate in the high post. One dribble give. They have the matchup they want again, but have to clear the paint. Warriors offense again has Burns one-on-one, low block, step through layup, no. Rebound pulled down by Walters. It's Edmonds who gets the miss. Into the corner. Driving through the lane, rising up over the trees, and a foul going to be called on Burns, which should send Walters to the free throw line. Two free throws coming for the Blue Devils. First one up and good in the Home Tech Solutions second half. You can depend on them for heating and cooling. For a free estimate, give them a call, 580-919-0328.
Number 3, Mia Wyatt, the 5'4 junior, will check into the game, giving Macy Fisher a rest for Chattanooga.
A 5-point game turns into a 4-point game with that free throw. A perfect trip to the charity stripe for the Blue Devils. As Givens breaks the pressure with the speed on the crossover. Wyatt has it now. Wyatt spins around in the high post. Now will hand off into the corner. Dangerous territory. The ball deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with Chattanooga. Chattanooga inbounds on the side. Givens triggers it in to Madeline Burns. Burns fires to Wyatt. Wyatt surveys the floor, finds Fisher. Fisher saw Burns flash in the paint, couldn't find her though. As Michaela Burns has it now in the high post, gets it to a guard, Givens. Givens with a slip screen, goes to Fisher. Wyatt thought about a three, now goes inside, and the ball is lost in traffic and eventually can be called for a travel.
Billy Carr not happy with that call, yelling across the floor at the official who made that call. Had a nice look right there to Castle on the slip screen, just could not get her footing underneath her there.
And just like that, there's only 27 seconds to go in the third. What continues to be a defensive battle. Walters trying to inch back into this one. The ball fizzes around the perimeter into the corner. And this one broken up by Burns. And then Madeline Burns dives on it for a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Walters. It was Michaela Burns who deflected it and Madeline who jumped on it.
Coach Carr make the adjustment to send in some defensive replacements here with only 9 seconds remaining in this one. Likely the last possession of this third quarter.
And the offense-defense gives Givens a chance to steal some rest with the quarter break coming as well. And Burns hit with a citation reaching in on the entry pass.
Ella Mabin getting tagged with that one, and she's not very happy with that call.
3 fouls on Chattanooga, none on Walters here in the third quarter. 5.4 to go. Launching an NBA three. Missed everything. Burns has it, going to not even shoot the length of the court, but it will be a Warriors lead at the end of 3. Fourth quarter action after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Get ready. It's time for the Billingsley Annual Gigantic Ford Sell-Off with the best prices of the year on all remaining 2024 models. 0 down, no payments for 90 days, and giant savings up to $10,000 on the 2024 new F-150 Platinum truck that out-tows, out-hauls any other truck in its class. Only at the Billingsley's Gigantic Sell-Off. Save thousands on all remaining new 2024 trucks in stock. Only at Billingsley Ford in Lawton, Duncan, and Altus.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network here at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma. 8 minutes away from crowning a champion as Chattanooga leads 26-22 over Walters. It'll be Chattanooga ball to start in the final 8 minutes. Inbound to Givens. Givens fires it over to Burns on a White. And that travel will end the possession as Neil Wyatt called with the travel. Walters trying to find the bottom of the net. Hard to come by so far in the second half. Gets the defender in the air, now playing 5-on-4 to the low post. The jump shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Timber Givens. Timber Givens comes down the floor. On the crossover, shakes her defender. Racing to the rack and kicking outside. Mabin thought about a three, tries to drive and kick. And Caleb Burns fires over to Givens. After the pass fake, Givens dribbles it out. Wyatt. Ball works back over to Givens. Here's a three ball, open look, buries it. Fisher knocks down the triple and swells this lead for the Warriors. Blue Devils play catch on the perimeter, going to the corner, trapped there. Got to find a way to get rid of it. Now trapped in the deep corner for a timeout as Walters tries to save the possession after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum. The inbound pass out of the timeout drew the foul, and that's how Walters is at the free throw line trying to get closer in this one. The first one rattles in.
Just the 5th point here in the second half for the struggling Blue Devil offense.
Second attempt up and good. Rattles home to make a perfect trip. And the Blue Devils trying to get something started and make the comeback over Chattanooga as Givens races down the floor, goes to Michaela Burns, and the give and go blown up by the Blue Devils with the deflection. And the Warriors have it beneath the basket.
Chattanooga just had their biggest lead of the night at 7. Looking to swell it back or potentially take over a new biggest lead of the night here on this possession on the floor.
Givens inbounds. Gets it right back in the corner. Thought about a three, now going to drive. Kick out, open three. Burns passes it up in the lane. Kick out Fisher. Back out Givens, jab step. Kick over Michaela Burns. Madeline Burns goes back outside. Time on the side of the Warriors. They can hunt for the best opportunity to shoot. Off of the double drag screen. Nothing doing there. Great defense by the Blue Devils. Madeline Burns surveys the floor and goes to Givens. Givens has the baseline open, gets a ball screen, and the slip screen doesn't net an open look either. Michaela Burns fires backdoor cutting Madeline Burns. A layup, no good, and a foul comes on the backside.
Chattanooga more than content to take as much time with them as they can here. And this defensive battle, points have been few and hard to come by.
2 free throws coming in what's been a Chattanooga second half. Brought to you by Home Tech Solutions. You can depend on them for heating and cooling. Give them a call for a free estimate, 580-919-0328. Second chance for Burns at the free throw line. Got it. Blue Devils go across the timeline into a trap. They throw it away.
It is getting later and later here for these ladies Blue Devils, looking to win their second ever Comanche County tournament. Would be just the third.
Givens has it in the backcourt, facing light pressure, 94 feet. Races past her defender, now playing 5-on-4, right to the rim, throws up a layup, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Blue Devils. Blue Devils go into the corner, give and go, kick back out from Edmonds. Ball swings around to King, he throws a skip pass all the way out to the sidelines and out of bounds.
The Chattanooga unfaithful on this side, starting to feel it more, stop after stop, looking to claim their third title here at the fairgrounds and first since 2017.
Inbound pass made to Madeline Burns. Burns fires to Givens. Givens had isolation on the weak side of the court, passes it up as again the Warriors content to milk the clock. Michaela Burns throws it inside. Trapped in the post, Madeline Burns gets the defender in the air for a blocking foul as she was eyeing a three.
Savvy play there from the senior. Able to get her defender up in the air and then drives in to make contact.
4:40 to go. Clock will roll. Burns loses it in the backcourt. No deflection, will have a backcourt violation.
Chattanooga seems really content to take the air out of this basketball here.
Walters in must-score possession territory here to keep this one within reach with no shot clock. Ball works around the perimeter, back to the corner. Edmonds, skip pass, airmail, deflected, hauled in by the Blue Devils, and they can reset. Into the nail, kick to the corner for three. Lines it up, can't knock it down. Long miss, goes back out to the Blue Devils. Inside the post, working on Burns. Turnaround layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by Fisher. Fisher evades traffic, fires ahead to Givens. And Givens, without the numbers, is going to try to drive to the rack, kick to the corner. Madeline Burns, a jab step, reset. Burns gets hacked, fires over to Givens. Givens gets a screen. Can't find anywhere to go with the ball. Throws it to the post. And this one airmailed off the hands of the Warriors, and it will go to Joey Goodman at the scorer's table for a turnover.
And what a play by Joey Goodman that was on the stop right there. Quickly back down to write his notes down. Look for that write-up tomorrow in the Lawton-Constitution.
Nothing gets past Goodman, the longtime Constitution scribe. Makes the play on the ball. Inside the paint, clean look, taken away by Givens, stripped on the way up. Givens makes a stellar defensive play and now has to break the pressure to get across the timeline. Gets help from Burns to do so. Burns pushes off the defender and the whistle blows for a timeout. We'll take it with him on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
We're back out of the timeout as Chattanooga trying to hold on to a 31-24 advantage with 3:06 to go. Within reach of a championship here at the Great Plains Coliseum in the Comanche County Tournament. Two fouls for Walters, just one for Chattanooga so far in the final frame. Burns gets the ball in and right back. So Madeline and Michaela Burns play catch, and they're harassed near the timeline. Now they have the numbers over to Givens. Into the corner, thought about a three, avoids the trap, but travels en route to breaking it, and it will be a turnover for the Warriors.
North side of the fairground trying to come to life and give some energy to their stagnant offense we've seen here in this second frame.
Ball works around the perimeter. Blue Devils have yet to find a clean look. In the corner, this could be their first. The three ball knocked in as Kayla Mason able to hit nothing but nylon for the three ball, which draws them closer. 31-27, 2:24 to go. Warriors really trying to work the clock. Givens gets past her defender into the corner. Skip pass to Burns. Madeline Burns finds Givens. Playing keep away. Harassed. Givens loses it. The whistle blows, I thought, but the layup off the window is not going to fall. In and out, and the wrestling match was won by Burns, but she fell out of bounds to keep the ball with Walters.
Cannot afford to have misses like that if you're Walters here. That would have pushed it back to a one-possession game with 1:55 left, and one of the easier looks the Devils have had here in this one.
Ball gets entered into the post. Layup off the window. No good, but a foul comes in. So they'll have to go the hard way for the 2 points, but it can result all the same at the 1:53 mark. High pressure free throws coming for the Blue Devils. First one, no good.
To still make it a one-possession game here with this free throw.
Blue Devils have not been able to peel the lid off the basket, but hits that one to split the difference at the charity stripe. As Edgerman checks into the score table, checks into the score book. Burns facing pressure. She's lost it a few times, and now the timeout is granted to the Warriors as they get to regroup. Back after this, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum in Lawton, Oklahoma for the Comanche County Tournament. Chattanooga out of the timeout, looking to regroup offensively, going into small ball, stall ball, and that's the foul from the Blue Devils, their third of the quarter. 5 puts the Warriors to the free throw line.
Not necessarily a bad foul there. Gives them to play for a better look at a steal, stops the clock, and gets you closer to the bonus.
Trap going to come to Givens. Turns right into traffic, and another foul comes in for the Blue Devils. Next whistle will put the Warriors at the line.
They're kind of giving up the easy catch in the backcourt and electing to blitz them with the trap as soon as they get over.
Givens evades pressure over to Burns. Burns, who's been loose with the ball in the second half, goes back to Givens. Deflected over to Burns. Burns fires inside, back out Givens. And now the keep away is going to have to draw a foul eventually, but Burns holds on to this one into the corner for 3. Can't hit. Long rebound pulled down by the Warriors, and the Warriors will have the benefit of what should be a blocking foul.
Just going to call it out of bounds. Possession will stay with Chattanooga, however.
That was a much-needed rebound for the Warriors. It would be a whole new ball game had Walters gotten that one, and a timeout comes to save the 5-second violation after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's a championship match between Chattanooga and Walters. 31-28. Chattanooga leads with 63 ticks to go before we crown a winner of this one. Chattanooga has the ball and the lead, and only one foul for Walters, which will put Chattanooga on the line at the next whistle.
Exciting start to championship night here inside the fairgrounds, the Great Plains Coliseum.
Madeline Burns will inbound, surveying the floor, trying to get it in, does to Givens. Givens faces a trap, goes over to Madeline Burns, who's trapped in traffic. Nowhere to go with the ball, pivoting around, finding somewhere to go. It's deflected, almost stolen away. Ball still loose, clock still running. Landing on the ball is Fisher. A jump ball should be called, and it is. Possession arrow does favor Walters if that's the call, but the Zebras will have a conference about it.
We're going to have a discussion. Billy Carr was calling timeouts, but the discussion's going to be if he has any left, and John Neese, Walters' head coach, seems to think that Chattanooga is out with the way he's actioning towards the official.
And if you call a timeout without one, should be a technical foul, and that will put Walters at the free throw line. So this is a costly discussion. Either way, Walters will benefit from it, and it's a jump ball. So Walters will have the possession no matter what, but it could have been easy points with 49 seconds to go. Walters gets it in the backcourt, trying to find a clean look. Walters driving right to the rack. It opens wide up off the glass. It's good. And now the pressure comes from the Blue Devils. In the corner is Burns. Burns breaks the traffic and now has it stripped away. Walters by themselves. Low block layup is good off the window. And Walters regains the lead in the blink of an eye. Chattanooga racing down the floor trying to answer. Burns up at the glass. No good, but a whistle comes in. And they're going to say it's a jump ball.
Arrow will still stay with Chattanooga.
Timeout by Walters to regroup, and just like that, the Blue Devil Magic has them up by one with 21.5 to go on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network as Walters has the lead. It's been a thrilling comeback for them to be on the high side by one with 20.5 ticks to go. Chattanooga thought they had this tournament in the bag, stalling out offensively to drain clock, and now the time nowhere score on their side as Burns will inbound. Michaela Burns surveys the floor. And a foul going to be called on Walters, which will put the Warriors to the free throw line, as the officials have had a couple calls that can really go a long way in deciding this one. The jump ball, and now free throws anyway. That's 5 fouls, so the off-ball foul before the ball's even inbounded will give Chattanooga the chance to not only tie this game, but regain the lead with Timber Givens, who's already 2 for 2 tonight at the charity stripe.
5th foul on Devin Edmonds, no, Rainey King rather, has fouled out of this contest for the Walters Lady Blue Devils.
So after that confusion, we're still checking the scorers table, icing Givens at the free throw line.
No one rather than Givens Chattanooga would want at the stripe here.
Still 21.5 to go in the fourth quarter because the inbound pass never came. 2 shots for Givens.
Walters faithful bring in the noise here.
And there's confusion. That has to be 5 fouls, and the in-house scoreboard is tripping some things up. This is sort of something you can keep in your head if you're on the floor, and they've got it corrected on the scoreboard. Everyone was ready for the free throws. They just had to get the formality up there. Givens for the tie. No, best she can do is knot it up at 32. No timeouts left for Chattanooga. 21.5 to go. Givens to split the difference and get the tie. Yes, it rattles in. Blue Devils inbound it, but a timeout comes first. We'll take it with them on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
We're back at the Great Plains Coliseum. A tie game, 32-all, 21.5 to go. Blue Devils can hold for the last shot and try to win it at the buzzer. Walters, who's came all the way back after a sluggish second half. Throws it cross-court three ball, lined up, can't fall. Rebound pulled down for now. Ball still loose. Looking for a jump ball. They get it, and the possession arrow favors Walters, who will call a timeout with 3.5 to go to set up a potential game winner after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. A 6-0 run by Walters has tied the game at 32. 3.5 to go in regulation. It's Walters basketball. They've been trailing for 90% of the second half, have not taken a lead yet in the second half, but if they can knock it in here, not only will they win it, but they'll have a story for the rest of their lives as Chattanooga returns to the floor looking for a stop, playing for overtime. Walters will inbound beneath the bucket. It'll be Meeson to trigger it in, goes to the corner, inside the post, got to turn around and shoot, throws it away, and the shot never comes, and we have overtime between these two teams. What better way to settle the championship game of the Comanche County Tournament after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Forest Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Free basketball at the Coliseum as we could not decide a winner in 4 quarters. Let's try for overtime. 4 minutes on the clock in a 32-all contest. Walters used a flurry at the end of the fourth to tie this game back up. They have not had a lead since the first half, but they're still fighting for a trophy. Foul count will remain 5 fouls on Walters, so every foul that they give will send Chattanooga to the line. The Warriors just 2 citations to start overtime.
And Rainey King, who fouled out late in the fourth quarter, will not be available for the Lady Devils here.
Walters wins the tip. Possession arrow favors Chattanooga. The Blue Devils looking for the first points of overtime and their first lead of the second half. In the lane, kick out corner. Finds it in the slot. Can't get an open three just yet. Still working for one. Finds one. 3-ball up. No good. Long miss. Karam's out of bounds. And it will be Chattanooga basketball.
So the Lady Warriors get the first stop of overtime. Possession arrow also will side with them here.
Burns inbounds. Fisher finds Burns again. Now they have the numbers, 3-on-4 now. But they're going to hold everything. Reset in the half court. Burns dribble handoff with Castle. Castle handoff with Givens. Givens hands off with Burns. A lot of misdirection. Castle has it at the elbow. Surveys the floor, dumps it inside. Burns turn around in traffic. Layup no good. Rebound batted around and hauled in by the Blue Devils. Walters comes down the floor. 3 minutes to go at the elbow. They turn around in the post. Lowe throws up a layup that rattles in. Walters has their first lead of the second half. And their first lead since 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Madeline Burns trying to answer. Down 2. Givens has an open 3. Fires it over to Castle. Castle back to Madeline Burns. Warriors have to answer this possession. Burns facing the drop coverage. Won't shoot it, will pass it instead to Fisher. Fisher inside Castle. One more to Burns. Burns has it taken away in the post. The entry pass stolen and a foul. Foul on Fisher, the third against Chattanooga.
A little bit of a stunned feeling here on this side of the Chattanooga faithful. Much more noise coming from the north side across the way with the Blue Devil faithful.
Edmonds and Dyke play catch in the backcourt. Into the corner. Down low. Turn around in the post. Trapped on the baseline. Nowhere to go. A ball deflected out of bounds. And it will stay with Walters. Walters needs an inbounder. It will be Edmonds who takes over that responsibility. Edmonds fires it ahead. Jump stop jumper is good. Lead pushes out 2 possessions. 2:09 to go. Clock draining as Burns races down the floor, trying to answer. The mid-range jumper. Fisher passes it up in the corner in favor of Burns. Burns hounded on the perimeter. In the corner, Givens works around the perimeter and goes over to Burns. Madeline Burns. Dribble and throws it away. The ball's still loose. Michaela Burns tries to track it down and she doesn't, and it will be Walters basketball. Little confusion there from Burns of who last touched it. Let it roll out of bounds, and it's going to be Blue Devil ball. 1:39 to go with a 2-possession lead, and now all of a sudden the Blue Devils can play stall ball if they want to. But they've just now found a rhythm offensively. They should just keep playing their game. Pressure comes in the backcourt. Blue Devils fire it ahead to the corner. Turn around on Givens, and it's going to be a charging foul on Walters as Givens was driving baseline and just fell over. A call that is going to be costly against Walters.
Important to note for the fans at home, the offensive charge does not count as a team foul, so it'll, thankfully for the Devils, not send Chattanooga to the stripe here.
Chattanooga gets the inbound, fires it over to Burns. They have another chance to draw closer, but it's getting late early. They have to score here in overtime to keep pace. Fisher, hesitation move over to Burns. Burns, one dribble layup blocked in the paint. And Walters racing the other way. They can slow things up, facing pressure in the backcourt. Tipped away, stolen away. Burns keeps her footing, and the travel call for another turnover on Chattanooga. Michaela Burns sided with the travel. Thought she got rid of it in time before the feet shuffled, but just 66 seconds to go in a 2-score game. Walters directing traffic, now fires it over to Edmonds. Edmonds has it, hit ahead in the front court. Now they can pull it out. Tossing back to Edmonds. Edmonds evades the foul into the corner for 3. Wide open. Can't hit it. Long miss goes out to Burns. Burns now falls on the deck. It's a mad dash for it. And they're going to blow the whistle for a jump ball. Possession roll favors Chattanooga.
Another big stop for Chattanooga here. See if they can take advantage of it and go push this to a one-possession game on the offensive side.
Givens inbound to Burns. Burns has to strike quickly. Under 45 seconds to play. Burns, Fisher swirls it around. Michaela Burns fires over Madeline Burns. Low block layup, thrown up, no good. Rattles off, and the whistle comes in, which should send the Warriors to the free throw line. And it will be Michaela Burns, who has desperately avoided jump shots in this game, now has pivotal free throws at the charity stripe. First one up and good.
Still 2 fouls to give for Chattanooga, so a little bit of extra work to get Walters to the charity stripe in this one.
Second one, good as well. Perfect trip for Michaela Burns. This one thrown in, and Walters has it all alone in the backcourt. Going to lob it up off the glass and one. The exclamation point on an electrifying run for the Blue Devils in their quest for a Comanche County championship. The and one will stretch this lead out with 29 ticks to go.
As they've done all night, able to break the Chattanooga press and get it ahead.
The three-point play converted the old-fashioned way. Warriors go to Givens. Givens can't stall any longer. Got to go up tempo, racing down the floor, trying to pull off a miracle. One we haven't seen since the last 5 minutes when Walters pulled it off. Burns' layup is good. Timeout Chattanooga. We take it with them with 14.7 to go.
Wings and pizza here.
You mean pizza and wings?
16 boneless wings, 1 pizza, wings and pizza.
It's stuffed crust pizza. Pizza is the lead.
Wings and pizza. Guys,
get a large stuffed crust pizza and 16 boneless wings starting at $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 14.7 seconds to go in overtime. Walters has it with the lead, 39-36. Chattanooga a foul away from putting Walters to the free throw line. Likely going to try for a steal first out of the inbound, but Walters has had no trouble handling the full court pressure. Walters gets the ball into the corner. They play catch back there, shaving off precious seconds. Still playing catch. Eventually they got a foul. The foul comes from Givens at the 8.2 mark. And free throws should be on deck for Anna Dyke, the senior post player that can salt this game away with a perfect trip.
Even one here gives them a 2-possession lead. Unless you foul the three-point shooter for an and one.
First free throw attempt, good.
That's what John Neese just barked out orders, no foul, to make sure you don't give a 4-point play attempt to Chattanooga.
Second one, good as well. 8.2. Chattanooga has to score in a hurry. It's Burns racing down the floor, right through the lane, layup good, conceded by the defense with the understanding that that really doesn't do much. Timeout on the floor, 1.8 to go after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
We're back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 1.8 to go as Walters seeks a Comanche County tournament win, leading 41-38 with the ball. Walters will be able to run the baseline out of this timeout to get a clean inbound. Really the only requirement to salt away this game and start the celebration.
Walters looking to earn Comanche County Championship number 2.
This inbound, can't find anyone yet. Got to worry about the 5-second call. Thrown up for grabs and a foul called in the air with 0.9 seconds left. Walters heads to the free throw line.
And what a costly call is that ball. Like it might have been coming loose for an attempt for Chattanooga to throw up a prayer.
Free throws a formality at this point. First one, good. Second free throw coming from Walters. Good as well. The inbound pass goes nowhere, and that will do it if the clock will ever run. With 0.9 seconds left, the game is over. Yeah. You can put a stamp on the second ever championship for Walters. A massive comeback completed in the second half, and the Blue Devils will take home the grandest prize of the Comanche County tournament.
Yeah, give credit to this team. Their freshman year was the first ever time for the senior class that Walters had won a title, and now the seniors are the first ever senior class to win two, bringing just the second Comanche County title ever back to Walters, Oklahoma for the girls.
What a thrilling game here at the Coliseum.
We'll stay here for the presentation.
As Chattanooga gets the runner-up trophy.
To the Walters Lady Devils, the Comanche County.
The celebration begins for the Blue Devils as they take home their second ever title, as the stage is set for the second championship game here on the Oklahoma Sports Network in 15 minutes from now. Back after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.